welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting me. This is Cindyloveandstitch and this is a channel about cross stitching, and I have lots of pretty things to share with you today. So if you are new, what I do in these videos is I share what I'm working on, my new starts, my whips, my finishes, everything cross stitch. And if you are returning, welcome to our home, because yeah, this is the place I live with my family, and also the place where I stitch, and it's just really important to me to I don't know, to share that with you guys and to say welcome. So welcome here, and well, let's start. I have two new starts. I have a few whips I'm working on, I want to share with you, and I have found a treasure, you guys. It's just so great. I was inspired by someone on Instagram and I saw it and it was like, oh, it's a pattern, a kit. I had never seen it before, and I don't think it's ever been stitched before by a Flosstuber, but I might be wrong. So just stay with me for a while and I will show you what it is later on in this video. But first, let's start. Do you remember when I was working on a memorabilia called Aphrodite? I will show you the pattern. I started her on a smoky blue, I think about 1-2 years ago. This is the pattern, Aphrodite. And I love this pattern because of the blues, the blue colors, and also, yeah, I know the story, you know, Aphrodite, she's a mermaid, and yeah, a goddess actually, I believe. And I stitched her on a smoky blue and I was not happy with that. It didn't speak to me because I was like, I need to see her stitched on something darker. She, you know, she lives in the deep dark ocean, and it didn't seem fitting to me to stitch her on a smoky blue. So I stopped and I put it away and I restarted her. It's the first time I restarted something. So what I did, I was looking on Instagram on 1-2-3 stitch for all different kinds of fabric options, and I went to Design and Fabric Viewer. Check that out if you want to match pretty ladies with fabrics, different kinds of fabrics. And so I was looking how she looked with different kinds of fabrics, and I didn't know what to do. And then I went to my stash and I was like, oh wait, I think I still have a dark fabric. And I did. And I just couldn't wait. I just had to start her. So I did, and it is on a, I need to look a little because I don't know everything by head, out of my head. You know what I mean. And I am stitching her on a 32 count anthracite. And this is where I'm at, Aphrodite. And I think it's stunning to see those colors on that dark fabric. And this is these are the lighter colors, but here you see the blues and the crane neck. Oh my god, that's gonna look so good on this fabric. And where I'm at is that I am working at the moment in this area. Sorry for the glare, this area. And it's fun. So that's my new start, Aphrodite, on a 32 count. And I love stitching a memorabilia. So, my first new start, Aphrodite. And then I have another new start. It was my New Year new start. And I've had it in my stash for a while. It took me a while to kit her up, to find the threads for it, because they were hard to come by here in Holland, because they all asked for the gentle arts, but it was not easy to get them. But I finally did it. So these are the threads. I always share the threads of gentle art because I think they're stunning. Look at the warm colors and the vibrant colors. And the pattern is by GGR, the Red Deer Sampler. And this is the pattern. And I think a lot of you know this. Nikki Noodles finished this. And yeah, a lot of other Flosstubers, I think. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to change it a little. I'm not going to stitch the border because I don't specifically, I don't know, I don't really like it, I think. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to stitch the deer and the flowers and also down there and see what it looks like then. And maybe just frame it with a nice frame instead of the border being the kind of a frame. If you look at it, it looks like kind of a frame. So I'm going to frame it around the flowers and the deer. If you still know what I mean. And then she's in a bag, of course, of Frog and Fudge. So pretty. So I started her and I wanted to start her on a 40 count, but I had a fabric in my stash, which I bought in the northern part of Holland last year, in Drenthe, I believe, in a second-hand store, and I found this fabric and it's so pretty, but I don't know exactly what it is. But the fun thing is, in this fabric, something is printed on it in gold. I don't know. I could not read it. And I believe when I started this that it's a 36 count. And this is where I'm at. The Red Deer sampler. So, it's a really nice fabric to stitch on, really pretty. So, wait. This is the deer and the flower. And I'm changing the colors a little bit. I am using all the called for threads, but what I'm doing is that I'm replacing the light colors in the flowers for the blue one. Because the blue is so pretty, it's just gorgeous. Wait, maybe I can show it to you. Like, do you see it? The blue? Oh, it's gorgeous. So, the Red Deer sampler. So much fun to work on this fabric. So I'm stitching it 1/2, and I believe it's a 36 count, but I'm not sure because I don't know what it is. And here is something printed on. You cannot see this, I think. And what it says is Puro Lino. Maybe you guys know what it is. I don't know. But this is so much fun to work on. And I'm curious, you know, what it will look without that, how it will look without that border. So this is number 2. Then I also have whips to share, of course. But first, a sip of tea. Oh, there's something fun I also want to share with you today. My 2 previous finishes were still not FFO, and I lately have some money saved because I really want to frame them, get them framed. And the first one I really wanted to share with you because it's pavane. You know what it is because I have shown it many times, but I need your advice because I have no idea how to frame this. What color frame? I don't know. So please help me out. Just, yeah, maybe you, if you are an experienced framer, or you just see like, oh, that will be nice, just let me know what type or color frame I should use for this. Because it's silk thread, Clair Bleu Clair I mean. This is a light mocha, so it's a warm color. Oh, do you hear that? Oh my God, what are they doing? That's at the neighbors. They are rebuilding their the whole house, I think, because they are doing this all week. So I hope it doesn't bother you. It's not fun. But please share with me what frame you think will look pretty on this. So that was pavane. And I also wanted to share this with you again because it's just, I love it. and I want to hang it on our wall. Then I've also been working on gathering acorns from Cottage Garden's samplings. And this is the pattern. The little squirrel, which looks really, really fun. And I do not know why, but this is taking me a long time. I don't know why. But she is almost done, so I was thinking this week, the kids are, they have a holiday break. Maybe this week I will, you know, focus on this piece so that it will be finished next time we meet. And this is where I'm at, gathering acorns. And I'm stitching this on a 40 count Vintage Country Mocha 1/2 with DMCs. And it looks so cute. I don't need to do a lot more on this, so this is a fun one. And some dense stitching, so it takes longer than, well, for me it took longer than I thought it would. Gathering acorns. Then another whip I have worked on is, oh, this is a Feast of Friendship, a special one to me, and she's in this bag, also by Frog and Fudge. Oh, this is so pretty. Look, it just blows me away. I don't know, this is a dream, isn't it? All the colorful houses and the animals and, yeah, flowers above the rooftops, you know, it's just, I love it. And the pattern is Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Designs, and this is really special to me because I'm stitching this for our family, for my husband and our 3 children, and I want this to be done before we get married. Yeah, we're getting married in October, and yeah, this is like a special, this has a special place in my heart because it made me think of our family, you know, having dinner, having fun together at a dinner table. And I mean, it's not always fun, but still it's just one of my favorite moments of the day when we get together and just, yeah, enjoy a nice meal. And yeah, that's important to me and to us. And I am changing, we're getting married in October, so it needs to be finished by then. I'm changing it a little. I'm not doing this. I'm putting it down a little, the food and the pumpkin. And then I want to stitch our initials above here of all 5 of us. And our wedding date, I think I want to do here. And I also want to add in some beads that it will become a bit glittery, because it's a feast, you know, to get married and to enjoy good food together. So, where am I at? Oh, and these are also Gentle Arts. Again, check out the colors. Really pretty, really vibrant. And where I'm at is that I am here. Ta-da! And this is a 40 count Fiber on a Whim Affogato. And this is great fabric to work on. I need to say that it's yeah, stitches are pretty nice. It's flexible but still sturdy enough. I don't know, it's just yeah, I like it. So this is it. Yay! So as you can see, I put down the pumpkin and the bowl of fruit, and that's almost done. So when that's done, I can do the initials and yeah, give it my own twist a little. And I love it. This is so colorful and so yeah, that house. Yeah, so Feast of Friendship. And I know that Debbie of Creatively Yours is stitching this, and Emily C has it also in her whips. So, of course, this will be finished in October. So that is Feast of Friendship. And then I will go to the last WIP I worked on. And that is, I've already shared this on Instagram, Stargazer. And of course, I think you all know it. A lot of people are working on this or worked on this and finished it. This is Stargazer by Mirabilia. And she's so pretty. And this is where she's really big. Well, at least the fabric is, because I'm stitching her on a 28 count. Roasted Almond by Witchelt, which is the called for fabric. But of course you can choose your own. This is where I'm at. Look. Oh. Oh, she's so pretty. And I worked on this part since we last seen each other. And she's yeah. I can see her becoming a finish this year. What do you think? I need to do all of this, of course. But this is so pretty. And it's a 28 count, so once I start working on her, it goes quite fast, you know. When I stitch today, I already have a lot done, so I do think that if I would start her again, I would choose a 32 count. Because then it looks a little bit more, I don't know. The crosses are just, yeah, really visible on a 28 count, which is not bad if they are nice. If they are nice crosses. But I think I prefer 32 count. But isn't this stunning? So, that was my Mirabilia. And I'm stitching this 2/2. And then, a sip of tea, please. Oh, the neighbors have stopped. Let me see. Okay, then there's also another older finish I want to share with you, because I also want to frame that. First, I want to try it on Pavane, and you know, it's new to me, and I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I still haven't done it. It also costs a lot of money, of course, to frame something. But it's worth it because, you know, we spend a lot of time working on our projects, and yeah, they deserve to be in a nice frame and to be looked at. That's what I believe, at least. So, this is Anne Roberts. I finished her, I don't know, a year ago? Maybe even longer. And this is her finish. So if you are new, maybe this is the first time you see it, but if you have seen my videos before, you know this. This is Anne Roberts. I stitched her with all they asked for, called for silks, on a 40 count cream, I believe. And I want to frame her as well. This is so pretty, yay! And this was a lot of stitching, but so pretty. Look at the house and the church. And I do think I know how to frame this. This is not so hard to frame, you know, with all the colors in it. And so, Anne Roberts. And I also have another finish which I want to share with you. I did share it on Instagram. So, and this is a knitting finish. I used to knit when I was a girl. I really liked doing it, but I never finished something because I was always like going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And yeah, I didn't have the patience, I think, to really finish it. So I thought, no, I want to do that. I just want to try that out. So I knitted a scarf for myself. Ta-da! And this is wool by Lana Grossa. And I don't know the name. You can find it on Instagram. Yeah, so I will put in my account over there so that you can see. but I will also mention it in the Dropouts down below. And this is a mast stitch, and in Holland it's called a gerstekorrel, but I also believe you can call it a seed stitch. And up close it looks like this. It's kind of a playful stitch, that's the way it looks to me. It's not, I don't know, it's playful, and that speaks to me. Because isn't that what we're doing, you know, playing around with needle and thread, and so I'm really happy with this, and this is how it looks. Ta-da! Yay! Nice and warm. So that's also a finish, a knitting finish. Okay, now we are going to my haul section, you guys, and plans. And of course my surprise. Well, surprise, my discovery treasure. But first, I ordered a fabric, and this is a Fiber on a Whim Affogato, because I really like it. And I think I was going to my stash. It's not a small, it's a little, you see, it's a little piece, not a really big piece, but it's so gorgeous. And then I saw Stacey Nash Primitives. I have a pattern of her, and this is it. It's a tiny one, but it's so much fun. And I thought, well, I'm gonna do it on this fabric. I think that will be nice, and maybe I will pick my own colors. You know, why not? Maybe I will not do pink, but blue, blue, blue. So maybe this will be one of my plans, because I also want to stitch, you know, something small that I can finish. And then lavender and lace. Oh, I was at the Handwerkbeurs market in Holland. No, it's not called market. Well, I don't know how to call it right now, but it's called the Handwerkbeurs in Dutch. And I bought a pattern there which I have loved for a really long time. And I thought, well, now I'm gonna do it. And this is the lavender and lace winter. The Celtic winter, yeah, she's part of the Celtic ladies. I guess a lot of you know them. Maybe there are also a lot of conversions you can find on Facebook or, you know, in other places. And I love the winter version. She's carrying the light, you know, that's, yeah, that speaks to me. In winter everything becomes dark and gloomy, and she's carrying the light again. That, I don't know, isn't that cool? With her white dress and dark hair, and yeah. So maybe this will be a winter stitched for me. Maybe a new year, new start for next year. Who knows? So that's Celtic winter. Then we have, this is not haul, but I took this out because I made me think of spring and Easter. And this is also something really small you can do, you know? And it's just so cute. This is by Soet Idee of Simone. I love that little rabbit. It's so cute. So maybe I will start this soon for spring. Then I have Plum Street Samplers, my early days. I don't know if you are following and watching. Oh no, I've lost her name. That's so weird. Katie Strachan, of Katie Strachan Embroidery. And she stitched this and she altered it a little bit, and that is so pretty. I love this pattern, especially because of the blues and the yellows in there. Oh, my son is coming in now. Okay, maybe he wants to say hi. Look at this. Hey, lieverd. And then I am kitting up Plum Street Samplers. Wil je even hoi zeggen? Nee. He's all wet from the rain outside. He had to bike like 45 minutes. Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. Well, it's nice to have you home. Fijn dat je er bent, schat. So this is Spring Moon by Plum Street Samplers. And I love this. I want to start this, I think, the 1st of April for spring. And I have this is asking for a baked clay. The fabric's called baked clay, but I could not find it anywhere. Also not on 1, 2, 3 stitch. So I was looking for a different fabric that I could find, and I chose light mocha, because I do think that that will fit. My son is making something to eat and he's making funny faces at me. Look. And then I also ordered all the called for threads. And these are, they ask for with dye works, classic color works, and also DMCs. So, maybe that will be a new start from first. Wil je iets zachter doen dan schat? Wil je iets zachtjes, iets zachter doen? Ja? Now I'm distracted. I'm sorry. So, maybe I will start this at the 1st of April. So, if you want to join me, just let me know. And maybe we can stitch it together or start together. That will be fun. Then, it's almost time for my treasure to share, but first I want to share my book of days. And this is 2024, and this is January. Ja, dat is goed. Bye bye. And this is where I wrote down all my WIPs. I'm up to 10. I was up to 10 in January. But now I'm up to 11. And this is February. Nice reds and hearts because of Valentine. And Valentine became kind of special to me because it never was, to be honest. I was always like, well, why should we celebrate love on Valentine? Why shouldn't we celebrate it every day? But then last year, so it's a year ago now, my husband asked me to marry him, and so now it's kind of special to me. And now we do celebrate Valentine every year because it's the day he asked me to marry him. So yeah, sometimes something becomes special even if you don't want it. So that was yeah, Valentine. Then my treasure, I saw this project on Instagram of Gulaine, and she already knows I bought it because she started it and I just fell head over heels, you guys. And I had never seen this before. I had never seen this stitched up before. It was totally new to me, but this is just so, I just fell in love. Yeah. So I needed to buy it. And this is by Nimue, and they have great patterns. I already knew that, but I'd never seen this before. But she's in the back of Frog and Fudge, which I specially ordered for her. And it's a Christmas bag officially, but I don't care. It's red. And what it's called is Vivian, La Dame du Lac. Vivian, the Lady of the Lake. Look at this, look. Look at the Lady of the Lake, Vivian. Oh, this is adorable. I love it. And this is a kit. So I ordered this and it comes with the fabrics and also with the special threads and some buttons and some beads and some cording for her dress. So it's, yeah. So I'm not going to take it out of the package right now, but maybe I can show it like this. You see what's in there? It's just a goodie bag. And the fabric is a 32 count, I believe. And it's a really nice fabric. It's a linen. So Nimue, check out their website. They have such gorgeous patterns. And I don't see a lot of Flosstubers who stitch Nimue. So try it. They're so pretty. So this will be my new start As soon as I finished Flower Scarf, I don't know if you guys know what it is or remember what it is. That's a pattern I wanted to finish last year, but I didn't. She's so big. I will put in a picture here. But I will, yeah, I really want to finish her this year. So she will be getting a lot of attention in the next few months. I will start her when the sun shines, you know, when the sun starts coming out, because she's kind of like, she looks like a Spanish beauty to me. So I really want to work on her a big time of summer and spring, and try to finish her. And when she's finished, I want to start her. Vivian, the Lady of the Lake of King Arthur. And I'm collecting all the DMCs now, which are a lot. So I had a lot in stash, so that was nice. But I mean, this is, I think this is half of it. So, and I make my these myself. Right, floss tags, that's how you call them, I believe, yeah. So that's fun to do, you know. There are different kinds of tags I use. So that is Vivian, the Lady of the Lake. La Dame du Lac. Oh, it's so pretty. Ah. And so that was my treasure. For me, it feels like a treasure because I'd never seen it before. And yeah, really loved it. Actually, I do want to start it right now, but I'm not going to. First, some other projects. And then, let me see. I've said a lot of and then this video, I believe. Well, that's okay. I think that's it for today, you guys. Some shout outs. Well, what did I watch? Oh, I watched some different kind of Flosstubers. I don't know the names right now. You know what I will do? I'm sorry, you guys, but I will mention them down in the description box so you can find their videos and check them out yourself. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, I will see you next time, next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you like cross-stitching and sharing the beauty together. I hope you had a fun time, and let me know what you were stitching on when you watched this video, because I'm always curious, you know, what are you working on when you're watching this? What are you doing when you're watching this? So let me know if you want in the comments. I love to read your comments and answer your comments. Give me a thumbs up so that other people can find me more easily, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a great, great, great beginning of spring. See you. Bye bye.